I just started, so when we get going, we'll have people like tell us if it's super off. Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna put this on YouTube. So let's just start off. How's everybody doing tonight? This is we got special guest on for the evening, Max Gilmore / Maxtortion. We're gonna play some 4-color Delver. How's it going? Good, man. Thanks for joining me. Just gonna run through a league. This is the current setup with the list, and yeah, glad to have your input because I'm sure you're a better Delver player than I am. It's true. I'm just bad at casting blue cards, but I did 4-1 earlier. I 5-0'd with Loam earlier today too, which is my, as you know, my deck of choice in general. But I've been really enjoying playing this deck too, just because I think it's more. It's similar to Loam in a lot of ways. Actually, it's like a less a blue deck and more a mid-rangey deck in some ways. That's true. It's yeah, yeah. Brainstorm at least helps with things like that. So let's just jump into a league, and then people will join eventually. Yeah, that's fine. And then chat, whenever you guys get in here, let us know if you guys can hear Max or me or how the volume levels are, and I'll do my best to figure it out. Okay, so this is our opener. It's a pretty good hand. Yeah. You don't? Yeah, that's fair. Do you start off here with just Trop Delver, though? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, or just blue-red Delver, too, I guess. Yeah. I know, right? That is a little bit scary. I am running 4-color because Ren is sweet, and I also just like having access to Abrupt Decay. Okay, so we get to flip our Delver. I'm down for that, rather than casting Ren. Yeah, let's do it. I guess I shouldn't have played the Tarn yet, but well, we got none of those things, but this is decent. Right. So you think shuffle this? Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. All right, we'll put it back. It's not exactly what we wanted, but we have a brainstorm at least in a emergency situation. Yeah, Yeah, this definitely looks like combo now that he's end of turn brainstorming. Yeah, it does feel that way. We have a daze, we have a brainstorm, so we're not just straight dead, but it doesn't. It's a little making me a little nervous. I actually think this matchup is it's kind of closer than I want it to be. Yeah, it is not sneak and show. So we just let this happen, right? Yeah, I know. But that's okay. I think I liked your intuition on that one, especially with the end step brainstorm. And we still have double Ren and six, which is going to be pretty good. Ooh, do I daze this? Okay. I kind of I it screams weak hand to me, so I kind of like the daze here. Oh, you can't hear my guess? That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, you should be. I have my headphones in. I don't know if that's part of it or not, but okay. I'm like I'm like bad at tech everything, so I have no idea if it's something on my end or not, but should be able to hear them. Let me know if you can hear them now. If you can hear Max, let us know. Otherwise, I'll mess with it. Um, okay, so in the meantime, I think we just jam Ren and six here. Oops, that was a misclick, but that's fine. Yeah, the headphones may be part of it. Can you still not hear them? It might be. Yeah, I don't know if it's that you're quiet or it's that they can't hear you at all. I'm not sure. Because, like, in the past, it might be on my end, something I'm not doing. I'm not sure. Okay, force is fine, so we have a second one. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. We don't have an answer to that right now, but I know. It's okay. This looks like straight blue red for game 2 and 3 reference. Okay. Can't hear anyone but me. That's very strange. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. Um, just put back 2 lands here. And then did I think we have third drop in the deck still, I think. I will figure out what I'm doing wrong momentarily. I should know. It's. I think. I mean, I've done this before, but uh, do I force this or just let it go? I need to. I need to land this true name. Well, it's something on my end, I think, because I have something. It's possible that I just don't have something turned on. Let me see if you guys can hear him if I unplug my headphones real quick. Although that is going to make Max sound like he's in a chamber, but
I've got headphones in.
okay. Can you guys hear him now?
Hello, hello, hello. Max. Talk.
Yeah, okay, they can hear you. So it's something I have to do. I think this was an issue with the last guest I had on. You're going to sound like you're in an echo chamber, but I don't remember what it is I have to do to make you work with my headphones. So just bear with it, chat. It's going to be a little weird, but I have to like figure out how to do that again because I don't remember. It's something to do with like the desktop audio and my headphones. I'm not sure.
We can figure it out after this match.
Yeah, I'm like pretty bad with tech everything, so. But they can hear you, so at least that's good.
That's good. At least they couldn't hear me giving you the really misleading advice to force that shit.
Yeah, I have to. And then hopefully our TNN resolves and we have like some chance of coming back.
Yeah, I mean, your TNN will resolve because they would have countered to protect theirs if they had any answer.
That's true. I think I'm going to ponder here, even though it might get days.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't have days last turn.
They don't have days.
I use OBS. I can't remember. There's something I have to do that has to do with like the desktop audio and something or other. I'm not sure.
So I'm not sure this is good enough because I think you're going to get your Badlands wasted.
Yep, I agree. I also think we need to find another threat, like a Goyf or something, because we're losing the raise.
Yeah.
And we don't have like Triumph main board, so.
I agree.
And we also flooded out hard this game. I've drawn a lot of lands.
Yeah, and you didn't even resolve the rip.
No, I know. Yep.
It's okay. We've got game 2 and 3, and now we know what our opponent's playing.
Yeah. I still think I was like in agreement with you on that call. I think it's OBS Studio. I can't remember what it is I have to do. It might be. I don't know. That's fine. We drew a second red source.
Yep.
Man. Okay. I
think you should play the volcanic.
Okay.
It's probably not really going to matter, but the fact that you're at 10.
Yeah.
Just, fetching puts you on the 3-turn clock as opposed to the 4. We're still losing this, but
yeah,
something could happen.
Not that.
It's okay. We can still draw a brainstorm.
Yep.
We still have a couple of those left.
Do you hold the fetch in your hand?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that is just bad
that's
luck.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So we're probably just dead to bolt here. Because
we're not. Yeah, we are probably dead to bolt. We're not dead to like level to concede.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have anything and you draw like brainstorm into bolt, you.
Yep.
Which is not likely, given their 5 cards in hand.
Well, they don't have it yet, but we're dead. So
we are. That's too bad.
Yeah. We drew pretty poorly, and also that ponder kind of messed the game up because we thought he was on sneak.
Yeah. They definitely looked like they were playing sneak and show.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on the play. I like a lot of these cards.
Yeah.
All the blasts. I like Veil of Summer. And then these
like
4.
Engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you probably cut some number of Force of Will. And then the Thought Seizes.
Thought Seizes can go out.
And it gets hard from here.
It does get hard from here, so we have to cut 5 more cards?
Yeah.
Okay, so
maybe
I think that Veil might be a little narrow.
Yeah, they're not playing black. I think it's probably better in a deck with like Thoughtseize or Decay,
Right.
or against like a hard control deck.
Right. It's a counterspell for removal, which is like good, but
Yeah. Not the kind of removal they play, though. It's really
right.
just countering a counter, and we've already got 4 cards that we're bringing in that do that.
So we've got 4 more cards to cut.
Yeah. I think these are all
Honestly,
shoe-ins, so you probably trim some number of force, or maybe just all the
I think
forces.
generally speaking, I like leaving in some number of force, but I think that our sideboard covers so many of the bases that we can do it now.
Yeah. So
Um,
2 other cards. Probably, I like shaving a Delver because it dies to everything.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
And then one more card.
Yeah, I'm usually more in favor of shaving Delvers on the draw than the play.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, we've got to make a couple cuts.
I guess
could also see trimming.
you could trim a Decay just for like making it easier on the mana.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. We got Pyros and Hydroblasts.
Yeah, I like that.
Seems
That's
okay.
fine.
So can chat hear me okay now?
Yeah, they can hear you. It's just that you're probably like echoing a little bit because I don't have my headphones in, and it's something to do with when I put my headphones in, you get muted, and there's something I have to do, and I don't remember what it is because it's been a while since I've had a guest on stream. So that's just like technical stuff that I'm unsure about because I haven't done it in a while. They can hear you. It's just like not going to come in super clear. This hand's fine.
This hand's great. This hand is fantastic.
We don't have like a blast, but this is still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's the turn 1 Delver followed by a turn 2 Arcanist, and they don't know we don't have anything for it.
Right.
And we might draw something for it. So
it's a little unfortunate.
It's a little unfortunate, but it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah. A daze that does nothing.
So definitely play Wasteland here.
Yep, I agree.
The nice part about this is a lot of draws are good.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Any fetch land would be insane.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah. So do you like, I'm going to swing in first, but do you like jamming Arcanist here or wasting them?
Jeez. Okay, let's think about it for a sec. So if we jam, their deck is going to be functioning while ours is not. And if we waste them, there's a chance that neither one of us have a functioning deck. So I think that wasting is the riskier play, but has higher upside. I also do think that as soon as you waste land, you're going to... Actually, I don't think you're going to get bolted. I think they would have bolted you on combat.
I agree.
So yeah, maybe just waste them.
Okay. Do you
might
like...
have a stifle? So it's okay.
They might have stifle. But I don't think they have stifle. Blue-red rarely ever plays stifle. Like, I'm willing to lose to that card out of blue-red. Try looking at...
I was just saying you could probably do it on their upkeep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So they had to brainstorm on their upkeep. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Either way, they're losing this land.
Yeah.
Like, them brainstorming here versus them brainstorming on the upkeep is exactly the same.
Do you want Badlands out?
Yeah, expose it. Yeah.
Okay.
Your hand's entirely 2-mana plays, and you need to draw a second land to function.
Yep. I'm just nervous about getting this wastelanded, but I guess it's going to happen.
If that gets wastelanded, then they go to 11. They go to 11, and then like Delvers clock in every turn.
Okay.
Okay. Jam the Arcanist, I guess.
Yep. That is the one problem I've had with this deck is that like early wastelands can be pretty bad if you don't recover.
Yeah, this is a little bit. If they daze this, that's so good for you.
I know. Or even force would be better. Okay. We're still okay.
Yeah.
And they didn't flip the Delver, which is good. That's super fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's not doing anything anyway.
So, if you draw a land, what do you think about jamming the Plague Engineer out as opposed to playing?
Oh, that sucks.
Sad.
Don't have an answer for that.
Nope.
I like that, especially if it's a blue land like this.
Yeah, let's run them.
I jam it.
Run it out.
We'll name. I think.
Human's the better name, I think.
Okay.
Because if they have Pyromancer, it also hits Pyromancer.
Get to daze this
and
force.
Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage is a human wizard, so.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already got your value out of it.
Arcanist is a zombie. Oh, Arcanist is zombie wizard. Yeah, we should have named
Zombie wizard.
Wizard.
Yeah, Arcanist is zombie wizard, but yeah, maybe that was a reason.
It's fine. They don't have it.
And now you can jam Arcanist. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, we don't have anything to cast with it, but
We might. Well, we might eventually draw something.
I like leaving up a red source here to bluff Pyroblast?
I agree. I would tap the Volk. Actually, I would tap the Volcanic Island.
Yeah.
And the reason I would do that is if they want to waste you off of if they want to waste you off of floating mana, they have to waste your Badlands as opposed to your Volk.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
So yeah, it's kind of giving them the choice of like how to. It forces them into the least optimal play because ideally your Volk is your better target for a waste. So at least now if they waste your Volk, they don't get to take you off of days.
Yep. Oh, they just conceded. Cool.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so game 3. We can probably trim 1 days.
And maybe second Delver for 2 forces.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I like that. Okay, that might be something I have to mess with after the stream for like the next guest I have on, because I don't want to spend too long taking up Max's night trying to figure this out. So you guys might just have to bear with the echo chamber.
We can spend like 5 minutes after this round.
Okay.
Figuring it out. This hand was quite good.
Yeah, I agree. Do you let this resolve?
I think so. We're full of answers to Delver, including one in our hand.
Yeah, all right.
Including your own Delver. Like,
yep.
No less. So I think if your hand were very slow, it might have been worth forcing it, but your hand is not slow, so it's worth just jamming.
Do I just play Delver off Volk here?
Yeah, you want to draw more lands, I think. And knowledge of what you'll need, what colors you'll need later is valuable.
Yeah. All right, he gets his Delver to flip. I might. Hmm.
Or
What
were
do you
you
think
gonna
about
maybe?
triumphing the Delver now if he doesn't play another creature and then having force backup? I guess we'll see if our
I'm
Delver
fine with it as
flips.
long as you do it on the upkeep.
Cool. It's fine. We could also brainstorm fetch next turn too and play Delver. See if our Delver flips. Do you like brainstorming on... So this is a play that I actually want to ask you about because I often wonder if it's correct. Do you like brainstorming on your own upkeep to try to flip a Delver, or do you think that's a waste of a brainstorm?
It depends upon the context of your hand. So let's look at this one.
Yeah.
Let's put a stop in the upkeep to think about it.
Okay.
So your hand, you have probably one card you want to shuffle away.
Yeah.
Being like the Force of Will.
Yep.
Or an extra land, depending upon how many.
Yep.
So the reason to brainstorm here is that it turns your Delver into a removal spell.
Yep.
Knowing it flips saves you 3 damage.
Yep.
The instant and sorcery count in this deck is fairly low.
Yep.
So it's not actually that likely to flip on its own. And you have a way to use your second mana already. For all these reasons, I think that brainstorming here on your upkeep is perfectly reasonable.
The only issue is that it's weak to daze.
It's weak to daze, but honestly, if this brainstorm gets dazed, you're okay with it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Because you just jam out the Delver.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to... The fact that your opponent went on the play a turn 1 Delver and then flipped it,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to invalidate daze. So make sure to reveal a... I would put back a fetch land as opposed to the ball. You don't want to fetch too much.
Fetch Triumph? Or fetch Force?
I would show Force.
Okay. So the next question is, do you attack here or leave this up to block?
I think that you leave it back to block.
Okay.
And then you go probably Trop Delver.
Okay. I'm going to do it off the fetch because we know we have a land on top.
Yeah. So the best part about revealing the Force is you can't cast it.
That's true.
So they're basically going to be trying to play around Force for the entirety of this game.
Yeah.
And you cannot cast the Force.
Yeah. It's interesting advantage that gives you. Just like making them, like basically bluffing it.
Yeah, it's a bluffed Force completely.
Yeah.
And yeah, the reason why to not attack is you definitely are not the beatdown right now. You will lose a race in most situations. Yeah.
Do I force this? Oh, I can't force it. Never mind. They didn't play around it. Okay, so this just dies.
You can think about it for a second and let it resolve.
I'm gonna think about it and then be like, okay.
Resolves. It's fine.
Yep. We still have this Triumph and a Goyf. See if we can get this Delver to flip too.
Yeah.
If the Delver flips, we probably just jam the Goyf out.
Yeah, if the Delver flips, I think you definitely do jam the Goyf out.
It's going to waste the Trop here, or Valk. Okay, that's fine.
That's even better.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got it revealed off Pyroblast, which is pretty good.
That is really good. So now you have the option to invalidate days. Do you think your opponent has days?
I would guess that he might, because he hasn't had it yet.
Well, I mean, have they had a good opportunity to use days?
I don't think so.
I don't think they've had a great opportunity either. I think that it might be right at this point to invalidate days, which involves pyroblasting this
Delver?
Insectile Albert, the Delver now and attacking.
I like that play. Nice. I think we're in a pretty good spot now. Because
Yeah,
even if they tap
you
out for
are.
true name, we have the answer.
Yep.
Like, saving
So-
this for true name is nice.
Yeah. You were playing non-critical spells in today's earlier on,
Yep.
and now at this point, they have a high chance of like finding it, and you're going to be able to play around it from here on out.
That's still fine.
Maybe not.
If he's trying to waste me out, that's like good for us. We still have a fetch for Badlands up too.
Yeah, fetch for Badlands is definitely the play. Or actually, not even anymore. I think that playing double trop is the better play.
I agree. Do you play Goyfir? Or, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
playing Goyf in today's kind of sucks, but
Playing Goyfin today is kind of sucks, but
the upside's pretty nice.
the upside's really high. It's probably going to get dazed, but
That's okay. Takes him off a 3-mana play, or like an Arcanist plus a cantrip, or something like that.
Oh.
Just resolves.
What?
Okay, well,
What?
he never had the days. That's fine. All right.
I think you just crash.
I agree. We can play. I like following with the Arcanist, fetching a Badlands because
I agree.
next turn we have Pyroblast in the yard.
Yep. I'd rather save this Triumph for a true name.
I agree with that.
I think he's holding up Pyroblast. No, there's no way. Would have blasted the Delver.
Yeah. I don't know what he has. Like, honestly, nothing.
It's not bolts. I don't know.
Cantrips?
Maybe it's a pile of true names in hand.
Yeah. Maybe. It doesn't flip the Delver. I don't see us losing this game. Oh, that's annoying.
That's annoying, but you can still flashback a free Pyroblast and then a free Brainstorm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Arcanist is messed up because you don't even need colors for it.
Yeah, it unscrews you.
Yeah.
If they don't waste you, that's a big mistake.
What's up, Negator?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And now you have Force backup.
I know. This is pretty nuts. I'm just getting in with these with all of it and Pyroblasting the Delver.
Yep.
This right here is why I like 3 blasts in this list, because it's pretty gross when you get to do this.
Very powerful magic.
Yeah. And he's just dead, unless he has a removal spell here.
I think you should force removal if you...
Oh, yeah. 100%. What's up, Mario? How you doing? I force this, right? Or do I wait and force
let it resolve. So let it resolve, put its trigger on the stack, and then triumph it.
Ooh, that's dirty. I like that.
So they can still bolt, but you can now daze that bolt.
Yep. Yeah, they sometimes run snap out of the board. Force this, right? Or let it resolve.
See, if you... I would, let this resolve and just force the bolt.
Okay.
Or daze the bolt,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, so they get to live an extra turn, but they're still super behind.
Right. Yeah, you let them chump block, but you take away the removal spell. That seems better.
Yeah. So they chump the Goyf, take 4, go to 1, daze the bolt they have, and then they're just dead anyway.
Yep.
Does Max sound okay, everybody? Do I need to like mess with this, or does he sound fine, or is it like too echoey? Let me know what you guys think.
Days that shit.
Oops, what did I do? Cast. There we go.
Alt casting days for 2 mana.
Oh, nice. It sounds good. I don't even have to fuck with it. Great.
Cool. It's the other forced to chump the glyph and go to 1 here.
Yep.
Now they have 3 lethal creatures to deal with.
With 2 cards in hand, I think they're done. Yeah.
Ensnaring Bridge would not even do it.
Nope. Nice. Way to come back after a blown ponder game 1.
Yeah, I actually agree with you that we did not make a mistake.
I agree. Yeah, I think we played that fine. I mean, you really wanted to like hedge against Sneak and Show, knowing that our matchup is so favored post board anyway, and if it were a blue-red Delver.
Yeah.
That's one thing about this deck. I really like it versus other Delver decks, actually. Like, the only way you're losing against other Delver decks is, like, early Wastelands.
Yeah, your mana is way more fragile. But to be honest, if you're not playing basics, you're like, I don't think that 4 colors mana is that much worse than like Rogue or Grixis Delver.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think that it's way worse than the Red Delver.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the advantage to blue-red, right? Like, you get
Yeah.
a lot of error, but your mana is really consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
I personally like kind of hate playing blue-red Delver. That's just not my thing. Like, this is way more my thing because it feels like I'm playing something like close to Loam a lot of the time.
Yeah, this is basically a Loam deck.
Yeah.
now you even recur Wasteland. It's like it's no longer even just pretending.
Oh, I know. It's the real deal. Does this Max guy intern at Min's blog?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, I forgot to open Twitch chat. I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, they're giving you shit on there. Oh, this hand's great. It's about the best hand you could hope for on the draw, really.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I find this deck mulligans pretty well, generally speaking, and the hands are generally pretty good. Like, I haven't had a lot of hands where I'm like, I have to go down to 5, or the hands are really bad. But I guess that's maybe just common with Delver decks. So I'm going to let this resolve, right? Because this is probably some kind of combo deck. Force whatever he's trying to cast, like this.
Yeah.
Do you force... I like Force Pitch True Name.
I like Force Pitch True Name as well.
Opponent down to 3 cards in hand, drew another Force.
Yeah. And now, once you get Ren going, I'm not sure that Pox can beat that.
Yeah, I agree. If that's what this is, which it probably is. I mean, what else plays Dark Red Lily?
I mean, yeah, if it's not Pox, it's definitely Pox flavored.
Do you think we go Badlands Trop Ren here?
I would go blue Ren.
Okay.
Like,
so Volk Trop?
Yeah. That way they can't Wasteland you and then...
And we're going to get a fetch back anyway for black, because assuming they're not playing Force of Will, it's going to resolve. Yeah, but CXG, we can get a fetch back. And it also hides black for a turn, because they might think we're on Rug Delver.
I think they're considering fetch red, Metamorpho, Stifle You.
I mean, if they do that, then they got us.
Then we force that.
Yeah. Yeah, this hand is insane.
Yeah, this hand is great. Hold your Brainstorm for as long as you can.
Okay.
This hand, I think.
Daze that. Or maybe not.
Maybe not. I think that you can let it resolve, and then like decay it or something on combat
Okay.
next turn.
Yeah, I realized that as soon as I realized it was Nether Spirit. Do you like brainstorming here?
I like
Or just playing the Delta and holding decay up?
yeah, I mean, you're definitely returning Tarn, right? So let's like do that first.
Okay.
So the reason I don't like brainstorming yet is that I think that this Ren is going to enable you to get flooded.
Yep.
It by design, not as a bug, but as a feature.
Yeah.
And so the brainstorm will be able to be a better brainstorm later, and we're not under imminent pressure to fix our hand. You have Force Pitch Force, you have a Daze, you have a Abrupt Decay. Like the hand's texture is actually pretty good right now.
Yep.
So I think you play a fetch land and say go.
How does this card seems really good against Delver? Nether Spirit? Like
It doesn't fly. It looks like it flies, but it doesn't fly.
Oh, it doesn't fly.
As soon
All
as,
right, never mind.
As soon as you get a Tarmogoyf or a True Name, they can't beat you anymore.
Okay. I thought it flied for some reason because it's a spirit, but
because it's a spirit and looks like it flies.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable assumption to make, but
so I'm gonna decay this in combat.
Yeah.
Probably save the decay. I don't know. I mean, I want to try to keep Ren alive.
You can take a turn off of you can just take the beat for a turn. It's not a huge deal.
Well, it depends on if we're trying to like ult Ren eventually. We might want to protect it.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, if you decay this aggressively, then we can get
we have 3 counter spells. Like whatever he's trying to play next, we can just force.
Okay, let's do that. Let's decay it. Yeah, if we can get Ren to 8, then we can basically abrupt decay everything forever.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I know that from Loam. So Badlands here or Underground Sea?
I think Badlands.
Oops.
And yeah, this takes him off of Nether Spirit for 2 turns, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So plus Ren, get back Delta.
Yep. Then Ponder off of Valk.
Yep. Probably shuffle this. I mean, maybe you want Thoughtseize, but I think we want to find a threat here.
I don't think they have anything worth casting in their hand. Maybe they have like an Edict.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
This just invalidates Nether Spirit too.
Yeah.
That's why I like decaying there, because if we find a threat the next turn, then we never have to take damage from it.
So this is probably getting like Innocent Blooded or...
We have triple counterspell.
We did.
Double force actually up right now. I think for whatever they're playing, I'm going to force pitch Daze first, because I want the second force in my hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Daze is just going to lose value anyway, so...
Yeah, until you find a Wasteland.
Yeah.
So they're tanking on this one?
Seems that way. I'm not sure what about.
Yeah, I don't know what this means. Maybe they just had to step away for a minute or something happened with their computer. I think that's more like
it's possible, yeah.
Deep in thought.
Well,
real life things.
In any case, those of you in here, thanks for joining. I'm gonna put this on YouTube later. I figure most people will watch it that way, but I'm Loamer Boy, and I'm flying whales on Moto, and I often mostly play 4-color Loam or Death and Taxes, but I've picked this deck up since Arkin made it, and I do like to credit Arkin with the deck because he was brewing it before it got played at the challenge. So, and it's been great overall. I've been 4-1ing or 5-0ing most leagues I've been playing. I feel like it has game against everything in the format, which I like. I don't think it's that weak to too much. I mean, it's primarily weak to like stuff like lands and depths is hard, but
Yeah, Arkin was definitely the first one to be playing it. I actually was kind of out of the loop and didn't realize was playing it, and I kind of I Leibnized to his Newton and came up with the list that had the no undergrounds. Just like brewed that up just out of my head, just because this kind of deck has been what I've been playing on and off since 2013.
Yep.
And so. Yeah, you're fine with that. It
Okay.
takes the brainstorm, but let it take brainstorm. But yeah, more or less. So I brewed that up instantly, 5-0'd with it, tweeted about it. Lawrence Harmon picked it up.
Yeah, I saw that, and then he 5-0'd and then retweeted.
He 5-0, 10-0'd with the list.
Yep.
And then he basically got Rugved, Sam Rukas, and a couple other guys in the loop on it.
Yeah, and then Rugved won the challenge, right?
Yeah, Sam and Rugved both played it in the challenge. Sam top 8'd and Rugved won it. Sam put 4 Ren and 6 in the deck, which is, I think, probably good.
Yeah, I mean, I know Arkin plays 4-2, but I kind of like 3-3 with Decay, personally.
Yeah.
What do you like here against Pox? I don't even know how to board for this matchup. You want Veil of Summer.
Veil of Summer.
Thanks for the follow, Azorius. Appreciate it. You want Winter Orb here?
Probably.
You probably want Ancient Grudge. I'm sure they have artifacts of some kind.
Yeah, if nothing else, they have Mistress Factories and Crucible.
Do you want Engineer or Triumph at all? Or they feel like... Or Surgical?
I don't think those cards are bad, but I think that our main deck is probably better than those cards.
Okay. What did we cut here? Probably some number of days Delver on the draw?
I think Thoughtseizes are not good.
I agree. And then maybe this?
I think you want your Delvers because their universal is universal. Their removal is universal removal.
Do you want just to trim a second days then?
I don't know. I don't think you can go too low on the blue count, and I kind of like days in general. I think you could trim like a bolt. Okay. I don't think bolts are that good.
Yeah. This looks fine. It's funny that we're only bringing in 4 cards. Like, I feel like this matchup is generally not great. We had a great hand game one, so that won us the game, but I mean, generally, like, historically, Delver's pretty weak to Pox, right?
I don't think so. I think that it's fine. I think, I don't know. I'm not that scared of Pox.
Fair enough.
It has its nut draws that you can't beat.
Yeah, this actually might be, judging by the MTGO username, this might be a Seattle guy because we have a guy, his last name Wong here, who plays Pox. I'm not sure if it's the same person or not, but
I've played against Scott the Wong guy before, and he seems to be he plays like a plethora of different decks.
Okay.
So this hand is a little iffy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's super bad against Wasteland, obviously.
I would keep it.
You keep it?
I'd keep it.
All right. We have a Ponder, so that's nice. It's so weird playing with cantrips. I never have that luxury. Mox Diamond.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Look at that Ancient Grudge, just looking better and better.
Yeah, right? What is this? Life from the Loam? That's kind of bad. This is one of those times where I wish I had Force of Negation, but...
That's okay. This is not so bad.
That's
Force
pretty
of
good.
Will is pretty good.
Yeah, there's a Ponder here. We got to put that back.
Yeah, get rid of that immediately.
No. Well, could be in trouble. We have Brainstorm.
Could be. Yes.
Oh, boy. I think we're dead.
We're not in good shape, but their deck is extremely slow. I would force whatever he can.
Do you want to force this?
No, I do not want to force this. I wanted to force in order to basically not lose value from discarding.
Yeah.
But okay, that's fine.
My concern is that he's going to loam, get Wasteland, and then just lock us out, is my concern.
Yeah, it's true.
And he has Library. I think we're just dead, to be honest. Like, the hand that we kept was bad against loam lock.
I didn't expect this entire aspect of the deck after game 1, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't either. I guess they're playing, like, black-green pox.
Yeah.
Which is neat. I've seen, like, black-green pox lists before, but not lately. I can't do anything about that.
Nope.
You just bolt him here?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll probably concede if I don't draw a land, to be honest, but maybe not. I'm not doing anything.
I think you should run it out. Just keep playing.
Do you want... Should I play out this Wasteland or no?
Nah.
I guess there's not really much of a reason to.
Yeah. I mean, so the argument to... I think you were right about the Badlands, by the way, and it wasn't worth playing. I was just kind of thinking emotionally about it. But
Yeah.
I was trying to prevent... I was trying to like occupy his mana and draw step every turn.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I just think there's no way for us to come back from this spot. Obviously, now that we know about Life in the Loam, it's probably correct to bring in Surgical for game 3. I think we just concede to that.
I don't even think we have to concede. They just saw your hand. We're going to learn more about the next few draw steps in there.
I might as well just waste the Bayou.
Yeah. I think you're going to sit for 4 turns and get information.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to win this game.
No.
But
get to see what they loam and stuff.
Yeah, as they have no control over what they loam over, so you get to see
I like this.
What's the card they milled? Dark Ritual?
Yeah. I like this guy's idea, like black-green pox with loam and him and stuff. It's always a...
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Because, you know...
Loampox is a cool deck.
Yeah. Okay. I could play this out.
Yeah. But play it out and don't use it, yeah. If he's smart, he'll waste it and then waste it again.
I bet he will.
But you're learning something. You are learning if your opponent will make that play.
True. Make him kill you. It's always a good strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super high on make him kill you if it starts to reveal information to them in like the non-final game.
Yeah.
But I think that there are situations where we're better off.
Ashiok's, whatever. That's interesting. Good to know
So
about.
you need to fetch first, but okay, at this point you should just concede.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I don't
concede to the mill.
I didn't even think about the static ability from Ashiok there.
See, we gained a lot from playing it through.
Yeah.
Okay, so from what we saw,
I think we want Triumph.
I think we want Triumph as well.
I think we want Surgicals in some number. Whether or not 3.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want 3.
Probably want the Days.
We want the 4th Days. Delvers are looking real good. Bolts are looking not so hot.
Cut all the bolts, maybe. Potentially.
Yeah, I could.
I don't know about Winter Orb because they play Mox Diamond.
Yeah, I think you're correct. You could cut Winter Orb.
I like Ancient Grudge. I like Force of Will. I like Days. I like Veil of Summer.
Cut down to 1 Surgical. It's like a nice to have.
Yeah, I mean, we're only losing to Loam Lock. It seems like less likely we're going to lose to that on the play, especially with Ren and 6.
Yeah.
This is another one of those hands that's like sketchy.
But it's Ponder and Brainstorm. It's a keep.
Okay.
Like, you can't mulligan these hands. Like, the entire reason that the deck works is because it is predicated on keeping hands like this.
Fair enough. I mean, that's my inexperience with Delver, where I just like don't keep on landers normally.
Yeah.
So ponder here, look for lands.
Yep.
Didn't find it again. Just like bad ponders.
Yeah.
All right, got the fetch.
Nice. So I think that if you can possibly turn to the Sylvan Library, you should.
I agree. We'll see what he does here. Thoughtseize is fine. I'll probably take library here. At least I would.
Yeah. So for whatever it's worth, I think you should just tap Polluted Delta for black next turn.
Okay.
Save the fetch for later.
Ah, because he has Urborg. Got it.
Yeah.
Do you like jamming Goyf here or brainstorming?
Yeah. Go for sure.
Okay.
Goyf puts the onus on him to do something about this. And also, he doesn't know you have 2 Goyfs.
It's true. Oh, that's kind of annoying.
It's okay. It's kind of annoying. Yeah.
Also annoying. All right, we keep Decay, Brainstorm. I guess that's fine.
That's actually quite good. Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can't find a
Ooh.
Wasteland.
Which we did.
There you go.
So
Okay.
waste is waste or waste the Urborg?
So Brainstorm first.
Okay. Do I attack first before anything?
Nah. Wait. Brainstorm first.
Okay.
There's no lands in the graveyard, so
Right.
you're gonna want to grow the Goyf.
Okay. Didn't see that.
Okay.
So I put back Force.
Force and Decay. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I would waste the. I would waste the waste. Because at this point, to stick the Arcanist is going to be game.
Yep. Oh. Too bad.
That's okay. Make sure you fetch before you draw.
Thank you. I forget to do that quite often, to be honest.
I would fetch Volcanic Island because it's a tri-land.
You mean Badlands?
Volcanic.
But then Volcanic doesn't let us cast Decay.
Yes, it does. You have an Urborg on.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I keep forgetting about Urborg. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, well, we're still okay. I mean, if he can't answer this Goyf, then we're just going to win.
If we can pull those bolts out of our sideboard.
Yeah. Well, that answers that.
It does. I think you should decay the Mox Diamond.
I agree. Play the land or hold it? I think I like holding it, potentially.
Yeah, okay.
Because if he's got a wasteland and he wants to waste, he'll waste the trop first, most likely, or he should.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm not sure what playing a third land does for us, because...
It makes it not get discarded to him to Turok.
Oh, you're right, you're right. All right, let's play it up then. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that was the first thing I was thinking about.
Yeah.
On that is getting him.
Look at that.
Okay.
You're better at me
Wow.
than Magic.
No, I've just lost to more him to Turoks than you.
Probably.
Okay, cool.
This is great.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good.
So let's go.
You have already played a land, right?
I have not yet.
Okay. Draw the Wasteland, put Ren on top.
You don't want to play out Ren and get back a Wasteland?
Oh, we have a wasteland in the yard?
We do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, do that. Hell yeah.
So I'm going to go Wasteland on the bottom, Veil, and then Ren. Shuffle, no.
Yeah,
I think we just win now.
you do. I think now you hit the Urborg.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you probably do not lose. That would have actually been a reason to waste the fetch. I didn't think about that. That was a mistake, probably.
What? Oh, waste the fetch, yeah. Right, because
Waste
he
the
gets to
fetch.
fetch a swamp and we can't waste the Urborg. Yep.
Yeah.
I
I think
see
you should return a fetch land right now.
I agree. The top card is Wasteland.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty solid, I think, right now, because it, at worst, gives us a free draw.
Yeah. So now you can get black.
Yep.
So at some point, you're going to want to start holding lands for the Ren Ultimate.
Yep. That was the last one I was going to play.
Okay. Him to Turok.
That's fine. You just, well, if we Veil in
this
response,
is
the card gets lost
this is
anyway.
I think this is a Tombstalker. I think this is way worse.
Oh, it is way worse. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well,
But you can cantrip.
Yeah.
Try to draw days.
Ooh, that's a good point. Okay.
It's not a daze, but
No.
it's not terrible.
He's at 5.
Mm-hmm. So I think you go up with Ren again next turn, but let's see what you draw.
Brutal.
Okay. Yeah. So the reason to go up with Ren here is because if you go down with Ren, he's forced. He can just attack the Ren and kill it.
Yeah.
But if you go up with Ren, that is not the case. Then he has to attack twice, and if you flip Delver, he's dead.
Yep.
It's,
And we have this Daze, which might be decent here.
hopefully it's good. Okay, let's look. Put that stop in there, yeah.
Yep.
What did we find?
Tarmogoyf.
Keep it. Yeah, attack with Delver first. I think you pin with Ren now.
I agree.
You go down with Ren on the face. Because it puts them dead to either the Delver flip to the Goyf.
Yeah, he's got a lot to answer now, and he can attack with Tombstalk. Yep, got it. Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
Good start.
Yeah, checking out the Twitch chat, Innistrad revenue service. Yeah, Ren basically forces you to flood. So if your opponent ever complains about flooding and they have a Ren in play, you just point to their Ren in 6 and be like, no, you didn't flood. You drew a Ren in 6.
Yeah. Yeah. The card's insane.
So, it's insane. It forces you to flood. Both of those things are true.
Yeah. If we somehow get to 5-0 this league, I get to be at the top of the leaderboard for a night.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to go 4-0 to 4-1. I have like an absurdly poor conversion rate on 5-0ing. I've been tracking my stats for a while now, and this is not an exaggeration, I 4-1 half my leagues.
Wow.
And I don't 5-0.
That's insane. I mean, that's still like really good, right? I mean, they'd rather be 4-1 in half your leagues than 5-0ing occasionally.
Yeah. It's just really funny because it's like everyone complains about it, but I've like literally been tracking it, and I'm like, look, I point to the data and I complain.
Yeah. You're like, look, I'm still doing really well. It's just awkward.
But to me, I think that it points to a mental block I have as a player, where I play way worse when I perceive myself to be under pressure.
Interesting. I
And
think I play better, but I'm not sure. Hey, it's from Mario. It was in the chat a second ago. He could be on anything. He might be on Plug, which is a horrendous matchup. This is probably a mulligan. I don't know. What do you think? 4 lands.
I think it's a mulligan because you have 4 lands,
and a card that does nothing. Card. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a mull.
This is better.
This is way better.
Probably bottom of Wasteland here.
Yeah. So the question is, what do you do with your duel?
The awkward time. This is the awkward time for this deck right here, and I don't know the solution.
I almost. So let's think about it. So if we go Tarn Pass, and Romario plays something you have to daze, you can daze it.
Yep.
If you go Underground Sea Thoughtseize, you basically have to draw 2 lands to be able to get your Ren 6 going.
Yep.
However, if you hypothetically, I'm not saying you should do this, I'm just saying you could do this, is you brainstorm on the end step, try to hit a second land to jam Ren and just like unlock yourself.
Yeah, I kind of like that. So you think Tarn Pass here? Leave up days, try to brainstorm?
I don't think it's a great play pattern. I don't think it's like, it's a high risk, high reward play pattern.
Yeah.
But I think it's the play I would make here. Like if it falls apart, you will get screwed really, really badly.
Yep.
For what it's worth, I think you should do it off of Trop.
Do I daze this or just let it go?
No, let it go. Odds of turn 2 Ren.
Unsure what Romario is playing now. He's usually on Plug. He might be on Storm.
I think you should do this off of Green Source.
Okay. The old never do the end step brainstorm. Oh no. Punished.
Oh no.
We have a Ponder.
It's okay. You can put away Abrupt Decay. So put Abrupt Decay second down. You're going to draw the other cards. It doesn't matter. And then you ponder.
Okay, found it. Decay bottom.
Always had it. So at this point,
Thoughtseize?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think you just play the land and say go.
Okay.
Because next turn you can.
I have Goyf on top, Decay under it.
Yeah. You'll definitely want to. You might want to draw the Goyf, but probably not. But the more the reason is so that you can fetch a Volk with this turn, and then use Ren to return something.
Do we want Goyf here? Is the question.
I think yes.
Oh yeah, good games earlier. You think yes? You want Goyf?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play out the Wasteland just in case he is on a Delver deck.
I would not.
You would not? Okay. Interesting.
I would jam the Ren in 6 because I think that if it resolves, you want to return a fetch land and play Thoughtseize.
Okay, so you want Volk here?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I think he's on a Tundra. Okay, so now you can return either Scalding Tarn. The choice is yours.
And then grab Badlands?
Yeah, Badlands Thoughtseize.
Flusterstorm.
Okay.
All right. Main deck Flusterstorm. What is it? Is this Sneak and Show? Oh, God.
That's reading like Sneak and Show to me.
That's not good. No wonder he didn't force Ren. It does nothing.
It does close to nothing.
Yeah.
It's slightly better than nothing.
Yep. God damn it, Mario. And he gets to play around days. We are. Oh, it's not. What is this deck?
Okay, that's fine.
You just
You're
let it happen. All right.
Yeah. Or yeah, you can daze something later.
So we
Yeah, I
can
mean,
waste Tomb.
it doesn't untap.
Oh, duh. All right.
I would just grab
Fetch.
land from your play out the fetch
Pass.
and just pass. At this point, I think your plan is to find abrupt decay.
I agree with that assessment. I do have 3 of them. That's nice. I don't know what we're playing against, but that's okay.
The dazes are surprisingly good, actually.
Yeah.
I think that you can play a Goyf off of. Oh, never mind. If you had played a Wasteland, I think you could afford to play Goyf. But I don't think you can afford to play Goyf off of 2 fetches.
My bad. I didn't even think about it. Contagious, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. It might have been better to play like Arcanist there even, but
yeah.
Yeah,
you force that.
Actually, you know what? I kind of like double days here because it gets us 2 lands back.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Or yeah, maybe we force first.
Yeah.
No, it's either double days or force.
Yeah, double days is probably better. Okay, let's see what happened.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely want to play Arcanist here. Or, let's see, what if you ponder with a Valk?
Okay, the issue with pondering though here is that
you lose your force.
Yeah, I think we want force up. So
okay, so why don't you jam Arcanist down?
Off a Wasteland and a red source probably.
Yeah, Wasteland and Valk.
Yeah.
Make sure you plus your Rens.
Yep. All right, well, if we get to live a turn here, we're in decent shape. Oh, nice. We're going to get in with Arcanists? That's dope.
That would be super sweet.
Second run is great.
Oh, ult run now. Before anything else happens. Because with this backup run, you're actually okay with that, I think.
Yeah. So now
you can play a land. Play a Valk because they're free to play.
Okay.
Due to due to days in your graveyard with repairs, you can start returning them to hand.
Ooh, that's dirty.
It is. It's really good.
Okay, so should we attack with Arcanist and Thoughtseize off Arcanist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Emrakul, Double, or Impulse, Intuition, and Omniscience.
It's probably the Intuition because you're forced to counter that.
I agree, because he needs to still find a way to put these into play.
Yeah, he needs to find the show and tell. So you let him impulse.
This is just Tux Dev's I would like to respond, whatever, his blue-white Omni list from the challenge, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Marcus's list?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. I guess at this point, you could jam out a red and 6 and like start returning more lands.
It's not a bad plan. We could also play a Goyf.
Right, those are the two options of
I think
Goyf basically.
I like red and
There's
6
a clock
here.
up.
Impulse in response. Do I let that resolve? I think I do.
I think you do.
Because he has to, even if he finds show and tell, we have force backup, and we actually were going to have infinite force here soon.
Yeah, you'll have as many force as you have blue cards in hand.
Yep. Oh, right, because we can't nat force because of back to basics.
Right, you'll be able to throw a bunch of dazes.
Retrace Thoughtseize was an option, but we have limited black sources, and back to basics means that we only have one other black source that's going to get tapped, so we still have to pay the black for the Thoughtseize.
And you need your second black source for
decay.
Abrupt Decay.
Yep. It would definitely be infinite Thoughtseize if he didn't have this on the table.
Mm-hmm. So you're going for the Goyf here?
I'm going for Ren.
Going for Ren?
Yeah, I think it's better in the long run.
I mean, I could see. I think there's a solid argument to either one. The Goyf puts them on a 3-turn clock.
It's close.
Actually, jeez. Yeah, okay. I like the Ren just because you're never going to run out of lands if you resolve the Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The fact that you can daze to bounce your tapped islands is just
insane. Yeah.
So yeah, double daze this.
Yep.
Don't force until things go awry. See, yeah, Moto's messed up. And discard a fetch, I think. And Moto's messed up and actually does not let you pay the costs in any order.
Huh.
But in paper, you're technically able to return a land from your field to your hand and then discard it to retrace. It's broken. Okay, so now you can now daze that force. Or daze the show and tell again. It doesn't matter. And the reason to do this is because you're just trying to keep this force in your hand.
Yep.
Until you can brainstorm and get infinite blue cards.
Yep. All right. What do we do here? Swing in with Arcanist?
Yeah, Arcanist and Brainstorm.
Off the Arcanist?
Yeah.
Put back.
There you go.
Something. 2 lands?
Put back 2 lands. You're going to fetch them out. Put back both Volks just so it's really clear and easy.
Yeah.
Then you can just return a fetch land.
Yep. No sense in pondering here, really.
No. With back to basics in play, there's no reason to.
I guess there was a reason because I have to discard now.
Discard a force.
Oh, because we just forced from the graveyard. It's gross.
Yeah.
We could force this, but I think it's fine to resolve it.
You only care about show and tells.
Yep. I'll probably concede.
So the reason to not discard a force is because it's a blue card, but you just consider that force your OG force, and then your force in your hand is your extra blue card.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely want to fetch before draw.
What are we getting here? Trop?
I think Volk.
Volk.
You want to increase your odds that you'll eventually draw. So now you can play Goyf, basically.
Yep. Do I retrace Ponder off this Arcanist or not really? Or not?
Yeah. First.
Okay.
I don't think you want this. There you go. Yeah, I think you just jam out the glyph now.
Yeah.
Just make sure to plus the Ren in 6.
Indeed.
And you have triple force, so you're in good shape.
I think game's over now. God, Ren is such a busted Magic card. I don't know what Tom Ross was thinking, to be honest with you. This is so stupid. You shouldn't be able to do this.
No, you should not. But I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts. I have a theory that this card's getting banned sometime in the distant future.
That was sweet.
So, Hydroblast, well, they're not red. It's just blue-white, so I
They're
don't
not
want that.
red.
Winter Orb, do you bring in Winter Orb against Sneak or no?
I bring in Winter Orb against Marcus decks.
Okay. Fair enough. You probably want Veil, I'm not sure. You want the Blast.
Yeah.
Surgical in some number, most likely.
Surgical is interesting because against both Intuition and Omni, so Omni Sneak decks, I don't think you want Triumph, by the way.
Okay.
I don't actually know. Let me look up the deck. What I'm looking up right now is the Monastery Mentor account because it will dictate a lot of things.
Okay.
Nope, that's High Tide. Here we go. Okay, so 2 mentors in the board, which are definitely coming in.
Well, we have Decays. Do you still want to keep in Bolt at all, or?
So he's got 3 main deck Teferi Time Ravelers and 2 sideboard Narset Partner Veils.
Okay.
And so between those, I think that Bolts are going to have real targets. I think that Wastelands are going to be pretty bad. I think you can cut a couple Wastelands.
Like 2?
2 to 4, depending upon how much. Let's cut 4 for now. And
you cut all your Wastelands, go to 16 lands? That seems crazy.
Wastelands aren't lands.
Okay, fair enough.
We were 16 lands before we cut 4 Wastelands. That's actually how I consider. Like I don't.
That's interesting. Do you cut True? I think you cut True Name, right?
True Names are a blue card. That is the best part about them, and they kill Planeswalkers. So
maybe cut a Ren.
I also think that you cut Tarmogoyfs before you do anything else.
I don't think Ren's very good in this matchup. I mean, I know it was insane last game, but do we really want 3 Ren against Sneak
I think
Show?
it kills Planeswalkers.
That's a good point. He does. You did mention the post-board walkers, so are you happy with this?
Kills Planeswalkers, kills Monks. I'm happy with this config. Actually, no, I'm not happy with 3 Surgical. I think 3 is too many Surgicals.
So bringing back a Goyf, maybe?
Sylvan Library, I think.
Library, interesting. Okay.
I don't think that your life total is going to be under much pressure.
Yeah, I just don't normally bring in Library against Sneak decks, but I guess like I keep it in when I play Loam because I have so many other cards to board out.
I like Library against combo decks in general.
I hope Ren doesn't get banned too, but you know. His hand is fantastic, yeah.
His hand is very good. I think that it's turn 1 Thoughtseize hand.
I agree.
As much as yeah, it's still turn 1 Thoughtseize hand. I think that he's going to brainstorm in response, but I think that's okay.
Badlands or Underground Sea?
Underground Sea. And the reason to do Underground Sea is even though you don't have days, it's very obvious you don't have days if you're fetch Badlands.
Okay, so his hand is triple Force of Will Omniscience.
Okay, so you know what to take.
Yeah.
I hope.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
It's an interesting keep from Mario.
Take the Ancient Tomb.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Island.
At this point, you just jam attacky things in a mana-efficient way. So I would go Goyf. Goyf is a flipped. And as soon as you fetch a land next turn, Goyf is bigger than a flipped Delver. That's almost a brainstorm worth forcing. but
Yeah, I thought about it for a second,
maybe.
but I let it go.
Yeah. I mean, it would have. So the reason why I would have forced it
Oh, you would have
is
forced it. Okay.
because I would have forced it, and the reason why is because it's always the force in your hands is always going to trade with the force in Romario's hand.
Yeah.
But doing it there gives him less card selection with this brainstorm.
I could
He'll
see
be on
that.
fewer resources.
Power Blast's a
But
great
now
draw.
you're set. Power Blast is a fantastic draw. Let's see here.
How do you like second Goyf hold up Pyroblast?
So second Goyf hold up Pyroblast plays right into Spell Pierce. Either way, you're going to get hit by Flusterstorm. So yeah, I like second Goyf. It's a 2-turn clock, right?
Yeah. And he's still got to find both pieces of the combo. I mean, I don't know what he found off that brainstorm, but he probably put back at least one force.
Yeah.
There's a show and tell. I like force first.
I like Pyroblasting first.
Okay. I guess it doesn't
because
really matter.
You don't know what happen. You don't know what's going to happen with your mana later on. You might need to use your mana.
Yeah. That's true. He's going to force this.
This is probably going to get forced.
Force pitch Spell Pierce, and then force back.
Yeah, so now you're going to lose this force battle, unfortunately. But
yeah.
I would force pitch Delver. And the reason why is because if this resolves, putting a True Name into play is better than putting a Delver into play.
Yep. He might not have another force. Oh, he does. Okay. Force pitch Cunning Wish.
But he's down to one card. And it's an Emrakul probably. Or it's an Omniscience. But it's probably Emrakul.
Oh, he just doesn't have any cards and he has an Omniscience. I'll take that all day. Put him to 2.
Okay. Yep.
Jam that Arcanist probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters, but I don't think there's a reason not to.
It doesn't matter, but
unfortunately, you're not at 16 life. If you were at 16 life, this would be way better.
I agree.
Because you could sacrifice 6 permanents and
he's dead
on
though.
The counter. But yeah, okay.
Nice. Yeah, there are definitely like little mistakes that I would be making that you're not making, just because I don't have as much experience with playing this type of deck, holding things up, playing blue cards and stuff. And I'm not used to the play patterns quite yet, but
Ren 6 is so good.
Ren 6 is insane. I think that card was a serious mistake from Wizards.
Yeah, I'm glad they pushed the set. I was listening to Leaving a Legacy with Gavin Verhey, and Gavin was saying something along the lines of that for a given set, they set kind of a mark of like a line of how powerful they want to make the set.
Yeah.
Basically accept that they'll never hit it. Like they're never going to get it exactly right.
Yeah.
And then they ask themselves,
I heard that.
Yeah, in this set, which side of the line do we want to fall on? Do we want to fall on the too powerful side or the too weak side?
Right. And
so with Modern Horizons, since this is a set going straight into non-rotating format, it's like that's what it's designed for. It's not for standard. And it needs to be powerful enough to shake up those formats. This is against lands, which is very unfortunate.
It is, because we probably won't 5-0 now, but that's fine. I think this is a keep, but I don't know. We might want to mold a Force of Will.
I think it's a... I would keep this blind, but against lands I'd probably mull.
It's unfortunate, because if we draw a land, we do have Ren.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe it's a keep with Delta Gap.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I think I'm going to keep it. We're on the draw, too.
Yeah.
I might get punished for that.
That's okay. Yeah, continuing the little story. So
Yeah.
Gavin was saying that with Modern Horizon, they opted to fall on the too powerful side because with this set, like that's designed for these eternal formats, non-rotating formats, if they fall on the too weak side, it just doesn't do anything. The
Right.
set's a complete flop.
Yep.
So they were willing to risk it a little bit
Yeah.
and get it more powerful.
Yeah, I like the reasoning. Oh, that's a great draw.
Hey, look at that. Fetch go. Cycle Thicket.
Yep. He did mold a 6.
Okay, so this is probably a life from the loam hand.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Daze or force this, or let it resolve?
I think that it's. Okay, let's think about what happens. So if you force it, he is going to be on less resources for next turn, but he's not returning anything critical right now. He's getting an extra draw step out functionally with this thicket,
Yeah.
but he's not returning anything that will kill you yet.
It's true.
So at this point, I think that you're going to be all in on this brainstorm hitting.
Yep.
So why don't you fetch a brainstorm and see what happens?
Okay.
Because that can give you a little bit more info on
Yep.
what you want to do.
I agree with you. Yeah,
There's
we need to
definitely
start. He's got loam
zero
lock, so
chance you
we
force.
need to draw. We
Yeah.
need to find a fetch like that.
You need to find your reverse loam lock. Yeah. Okay. So decay can go, and you're actually no. I think that Thoughtseize is worse than decay. Thoughtseize decay because you're forcing it.
Oops.
It doesn't matter. You're drawing your top card.
I'm letting this resolve, right?
Yeah, I think you're letting it resolve. And then you're drawing the true name, you're fetching, you're running sixing, and
Going
you
from
are
there.
countering the hell out of like an exploration.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that if you can get true name, you're in really good shape. I think that if you can get Arcanist going, you're also in really good shape.
Ooh, daze this, right?
I would let it resolve because you can decay it.
Good call. How do you feel about fetching decay and then, or how do you feel about ponder first and then fetch decay?
I like ponder first.
I think we might win this game, which is surprising. I think I want to shuffle this, but I'm not sure.
I kind of like the. Let's see, Delver's never going to be cast. I think that your plan here is things that don't die to Punishing Fire.
Yeah.
You already have an Arcanus. I kind of like just keeping the daze and then cracking the fetch because it just gives you another blue card. So you got 2 force pitch dazes.
I like that too. Yeah, that makes sense. And then let's grab Badlands here.
Grab a blue land.
Oh, you grab blue land. Okay. All right.
Just because of your days count.
Oh, that makes sense.
Make sure you plus red.
Just feels so unfair. Like I just completely invalidate his whole plan.
Yeah, it's really disgusting.
My only concern is that he just like Nat finds like depth stage.
Yeah, it's a valid concern.
Like we need to get a threat on board next turn.
But as soon as he starts milling over depths and stage with his, you can
counter loam.
You can start countering them. Yeah.
What's the worst matchup for the deck? I don't know. That's a good question. It has a little trouble with like pile, like bigger decks. I'm gonna force this.
Yeah, force the hell out of that.
Pitch days.
Yeah, pitch it days.
Wow, we conceded. Fucking A.
Nice. Got it.
That's insane.
Whew.
I also think this
Yeah,
matchup is pretty atrocious for the deck, and we just had a great game one. But generally speaking, I think it's bad.
It's not good. Ren fixes a lot. Okay, so surgicals, yeah. Hydroblast, yeah. Edicts are probably good, yeah. I like Library and Winter Orb.
Yep. Grudge is a consideration, but they don't really. They might bring in Sphere, is why I want to think about Grudge.
But you have a Decays. I don't think you're cutting all those.
I do. You're right.
I think you're trimming some bolts.
Yep.
I
don't like Thoughtseize.
Yeah, Thoughtseize is terrible. Honestly, Delvers are really bad in this matchup.
I agree.
The best thing about them is they're a blue card that says Hydroblast.
I think this is fine.
It is fine. I could consider cutting one more bolt for a Delver, just as a blue, just for blue count. Like, look at your blue. You're at 17 blue, 18 blue.
Yeah, it's a good point from Contagious that he's probably bringing in Tracker, so that's a consideration.
Yeah, the trackers are definitely coming in, but we're also
do we want to keep 4 days? Maybe we cut some number of days here.
I think that we need blue cards, so they can be Delvers or Days or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if you cut a Days out of Delver, it's...
Yeah, let's cut... Let's do 3 days, 2 Delver.
All right, it's got to be a blue... It's basically a pitch card.
Yeah, no, I see that, yeah.
So the problem is, like, you really don't want to be pitching your true names in this matchup.
No, I agree.
They're so good.
Yeah. Oh, this is great hand, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and open my blinds, so I'm going to tell my opponent that I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
1 second, guys.
I will entertain chat.
Yes, please do.
Chat, quick. AMA until Connor gets back. This is Max Gilmore, for anyone just tuning in. Maxtortion on MTGO. And I will answer questions of any variety. Round one. So round one, we played against blue red Delver, more or less. Blue red control, yeah, blue red Delver. We thought you were a sneaking show, given how you were sequencing your opening, and so we actually we shuffled a ponder that contained a lightning bolt, a Tarmogoyf, and a true nemesis because we were so convinced you were sneaking show. So if that was I'm not sure if that was intentional, but yeah, you gave off a really strong sneak and show vibe. But then we kind of just outdrew you games 2 and 3. Cards in this deck are really good. I don't think you made any mistakes at all. I think that, or at least nothing egregious, right? We don't know your hand, for better or worse.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hey, CXG, yeah. I recorded a league with Teamer Delver a couple weeks ago and posted it to YouTube for the min-max block. I did lose game 1 in the Teamer mirror, and then I won the next 4. So Rogue Delver won every round. It's great.
Okay, so he Loam's Thicket for turn 1. That's not terrible for us.
It's not terrible. It also lets you know he has Thicket.
I like Fetch Go because I want to jam Ren.
Right.
But I could see Valk Delver too.
So the reason to Valk Delver
yeah,
is because it doesn't let him just dick around with Loam forever. It forces action as far as the Delver is concerned. Like,
yeah, I'm just nervous about Wasteland, but
I'm nervous about it too. I'll defer to you. I think that both openings are totally reasonable.
I'm going to evoke Delver here. If he wastelands, we have Ponders. We have Days. It's not like the worst thing ever.
Contagious, yeah. I'm on a very similar list.
It's almost identical. You have like one difference main board and a couple changes in the sideboard, but
yeah, it's a pile of good stuff disguised as a Delver deck.
Yeah.
And like whether or not I play 3 Thoughtseize or 2 Decay or the other way around or however many True Names versus Goyce versus like whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just it's like little hedges on like which matchups I want to be more favored in. If you can daze this, wait.
Well, it makes it so that I can't cast Ren, but this shows weakness. His only other land in hand is probably Thicket. Otherwise, he probably would have played a land to play on Daze.
Yeah, daze that.
So I'm gonna Daze.
Yeah. Besides, there's a chance that you can draw a Surgical. Like if you ponder here and you ponder to Surgical, that's so
insane.
Good.
Yeah.
I think that it's worth making this greedy play.
Now he has 2 non-land cards in hand. I don't see why he wouldn't have played a 3rd land out.
Yeah, they're both non-lands for sure. Let's find a Surgical Extraction.
That's the idea. Let's see what the flip is if he lets us flip it. Unsure what's happening here, but
that's okay.
I always worry that it's my internet, but it's clearly not.
I see Tim's counting down.
No on the reveal.
No on the reveal.
Let's swing with Delver and then ponder.
Yeah.
Look for Surgical.
Yep.
Well, that's not a Surgical. We already have a Triumph. I'm tempted to shuffle this. Goyf is okay, but...
the reason to, I think it's worth shuffling.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's not bad. It's a little bit about like crop protection insurance or whatever.
Yep. He Loams finds Wasteland. I might actually force the Loam here because next turn we can drop.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's cropping. Should I force that instead? Because he's going to crop for depths and find stage.
Or he's going to crop for Tabernacle. Either way, the land that he gets will be recurable with Wasteland, so yeah, get rid of it. Because if he crops for Tabernacle here and then
then we're just screwed, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because then he loams, grabs the Wasteland, Wastelands you, and then you're...
Yeah. He got back. I missed what he got back, but...
it's in the text box. Maze of Ith, Thespian Stage, and...
Wasteland. Okay, so he plays the Maze out, which is good. That's good. It's great for us.
Yeah, now you can Ren.
Yeah. No. I'm just going to attack once.
Yeah. Good. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if there's a Riftstone portal in the yard, you definitely always spawn it. There's not, right?
No, there's not. Okay, so our concern now is 2020, primarily.
Right, but you have a Triumph.
Yeah.
So.
We just got to make sure we save our black. So he nat drew there, plays out the stage and
the stage was no.
Yeah.
Okay, choke is annoying.
Yeah, it is, but we have to let it resolve.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of one of those games. I think that you probably want to waste the maze.
Yeah, we'll see if we flip here. We didn't.
That's okay.
Do we want to waste the maze? I mean, you can just loam it back.
Yeah, I guess you could waste the stage if you want.
Well, I was thinking we just play out the fetch, but I don't know. The reason being is that, like, the way we're winning this game is probably surgical.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So, like, I guess wasting is fine. Like, if we waste the stage, it means he might not be able to kill us next turn. But we also want to get towards this triumph, so I'm tempted to just play a fetch and pass.
Yeah, I mean, if you fetch and pass doesn't let you redraw the land with Ren, because you're out of lands.
It is true.
So I was kind of valuing that highly, but not too highly, because you're already full of lands.
We can't waste them both because we only get one waste per turn. XJ Cloud, thanks for the host. Hope your stream went well. For those of you joining, we're playing 4-color Delver. We're 3-0, and we're against lands. I got Max Gilmore as a guest with me.
Hello, everyone.
What would you do here?
Thanks.
I'm just going to do what you want to do. Because I don't know, honestly.
I don't think who has.
You 5-0'd again?
I want to waste the stage.
All right. We'll do it.
And the reason I want to waste the stage, and this is kind of very circular. I want to waste the stage because I want him to know about Wasteland, so that he goes for the 2020 naturally, and we triumph him.
Yep, makes sense. That's some
next level
thinking.
I want to say, hey, we have a Wasteland.
Yeah.
And you need to respect Wasteland.
Man, back-to-back 5-0s with D&T. Who says that deck is dead?
Boom. Nice job, John Ryan.
Yeah, that resolves. Thick at stage.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, I think D&T is still very good. I think it's completely... I really like your list, John. I'm playing the same exact list right now. And I think it's completely possible to beat Ren if you're a good D&T player.
Yeah, I think that it's this weird dichotomy where Ren and 6 in particular is very good against Death and Taxes, but a lot of the decks that Ren and 6 is in are not good against Death and Taxes.
Yep.
So, contextual stuff.
All right, I revealed flipped.
Yeah.
What do you like here?
I think at this point, just leave up a fetch land and +1 for no value, probably.
Man, we really need a surgical to win this game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're not dead, but
no.
You're not in great shape.
Hydroblast only hits P-Fire? That's true. Maybe it's not correct to board it in. I was thinking it also hits, like, Molten Vortex, but...
Do they not play Ren in 6?
Oh, they do play Ren. Yeah, that's why I bought it in. At least 1 to 2.
Yeah, you want to... Wait, actually... Do you let it... Just let it get wasted. That's okay. You'd rather get the fetch wasted than the duel wasted.
Yeah.
It untaps.
Too bad.
That's fine. Doesn't do anything. Like, Delver was just doing nothing against Mazevith anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you just... you could honestly, like, crack a fetch and plus.
What do you want to get here?
Not black.
Volk, probably?
Yeah. How many decays do you still have in the deck?
Do we have 3?
Okay. So this choke is not lights out, it's just lights off.
Yeah. Still not in a good spot here. You found the Grove, too.
Not. Yeah, you're not in good shape, but you're also not dead.
think conceding is a possibility just from time constraints at some point soon, but we'll see.
Yeah. I don't think you're like that unlikely to win the game.
Yeah, we'll see. He's gonna port. The problem is he gets to port all my lands.
Flip blue with that. That's okay. Porting is annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a reason to play Wasteland. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. What do you think the odds are that if Ren goes 8 loyalty, you'll be able to ultimate him next turn?
Probably low.
Let's see what you draw.
Another land.
Yeah. You know what I'm asking.
I do. He's got a Grove, so he can Grove and P-Fire it to bring it back down to 6. But we have Hydroblast and Force.
We do.
And I think he can only P-Fire once.
Yeah, maybe go to 8. You can Wasteland him.
Waste the port, I think.
Yeah, waste the port. Yeah, even if he taps you out, you just force the pitch Hydroblast.
Yeah. Okay, so he's running Crucible. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in real bad shape, but
yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is the one matchup where I wish I had Force of Negation in the board, but.
So now you can ultimate.
Oh, there's the decay.
Oh, hell yeah! Okay, so you can ultimate Ren. Now you can play Trop.
Do I decay now?
No reason to.
Okay.
Just make sure you decay before you untap. Other than that, if he wastes you, then decay. But
yeah,
cycle is fine. Just like that, you're not dead.
I know.
You're not in good shape, but you're not dead.
I love Abrupt Decay in this deck. He does Fear Surgical, accurate.
Yeah. Don't always yield to that, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I stopped myself. He only has one red source up. I know he's got more in hand. Okay, so we do this now.
Yeah.
Off the Badlands or the sea?
Off of the sea.
Yeah, I agree.
Red's more precious.
And if he has a backup choke, we have Force.
If he casts anything in response, you can daze the card he's wastelanding. So daze the punishing fire from your graveyard.
Yep.
On the targeted wasteland, targeted land. So yeah, now you can daze again. Probably return the black.
Oh, oops. I just picked one.
Doesn't matter. I was just thinking that the black is the most precious.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal.
All right.
At this point, you probably want to kill the Grove.
Yep.
And the Mox Diamond, why not, right?
How do we
It's
get
like
the mox? Oh, from decay. Yeah.
Abrupt Decay, yeah.
Yep. God, that's dirty. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, make sure you plus Ren.
I will.
Yeah. Probably bring back the Wasteland. Yeah, you're in good shape now.
Doesn't loam.
Hey, that's gross, but
That is pretty gross. Can't do anything
that's
about
okay.
that.
Nope. That's life. Good thing you returned the Wasteland.
Yeah. We have second green, second black, second red, so I think we're okay.
Yep. And you've got Hydroblast. Yeah, flip blue for sure. I think you are obligated to force if
He
goes
fires?
Yeah.
I agree.
It's unfortunate, but I think that Ren's too good.
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, you can waste him and bring back the waste.
What are we wasting here, Taiga?
The green, yeah.
Problem is, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to win this game in 9.5 minutes.
Eventually a true name.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just don't waste the bog. It's my only advice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're fine. Yep.
What do you want to do here?
Nug stage. I think just like, yeah, kill the stage plus get shit back. I mean, you're just, if you let him port, you have return this top.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's fine. He's going to get punishing fires back, but.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not okay. But
No.
there's
I
nothing we can
don't
do.
have an answer.
Yep, that's gross. But
The bog was
Right.
brutal. Okay.
okay, Ponder's great.
Yeah.
Hopefully find an answer. I don't like. Is that a brainstorm?
It is, yeah.
Maybe that's worth keeping, just because you can fetch and then brainstorm.
Okay.
Because remember, it's a brainstorm.
Do you
Forever.
like fetch now?
Yeah, fetch now brainstorm.
What are we grabbing? Volk here?
Or maybe it's fetch now ponder again from a graveyard.
Ooh, that's better.
I think you're trying to grab a punishment or a surgical.
Yep, found it.
Okay, surgical. Do some surgery. Remember, you can surgical everything.
Oh, God.
You can replace surgical.
That's
so
disgusting. Okay.
it is.
I can't.
Start
There's
on
no.
P-Fire.
Start on P-Fire?
Yeah, I think start on P-Fire.
He has the combo in hand.
That's fine. We have Wastelands and Edict.
Yep.
So then you can also surgical Thespian Stage or Dark Depths. You can, like surgical Thespian Stages, why not? he also have loam in his yard? Because you can surgical loams too, right? He can't cycle.
Yep.
Or does he have Does he have cycling?
No, he has Dark Depths Grove Crocus.
Yeah. Why don't you also surgical the loams? And anything else that you think is good, or surgical choke, or in his draw step you can surgical choke.
Okay.
Is surgical wastelands already?
No.
Okay, you could do that. How do we win the game? We deck him. Okay,
Get back.
and then wasteland.
And then draw step surgical choke.
Maybe not. Yeah, you're pretty afraid of choke, right?
Yeah.
How many chokes are we playing? A bunch?
3, I think.
Yeah. Get that shit out of here.
He drew second depths. None of
Okay.
his lands do anything. He's
That's-
probably going to time
that's
me out,
great.
so I have to make sure I just don't time out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because he doesn't have anything left outside of Tracker.
Tracker and Ren.
Yep. I guess he could not make a 20/20 overtime.
Yeah, but you have wasteland for that eventually.
Yeah. Brainstorm here?
Yeah. Now you want to find a beater.
Yeah. Put back.
Okay.
Probably both of
Yes,
these, right?
Yeah. You're going to draw one of them. But Days is better because it lets you return.
Do I get
lands from your
fetch? Do I
battlefield to your hand.
get Wasteland back here?
Yeah, probably. And you can ponder off of like Volk.
Yeah.
Pitching the fetch, yeah. That's good. You probably want to play out Wasteland here.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. So you'll just, next turn, you return a land. Yeah, that's fine. Get the Goif going. And then, yeah, leave up, yeah,
And I can waste the maze next turn.
you can. And you're also leaving up Triumph Flip, so that's good.
Yeah.
You can waste the maze before you untap. Or just waste the port before you
No,
untap.
too late.
Either way, doesn't matter. Yeah. Grab Wasteland, why not? Let's play it. Better to have it in play.
I'm going to ponder.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want any of that.
I mean, Force is reasonable, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't cast anything yet. I think you're okay.
I just don't want to run out of time.
Yeah. But Goif will win quick. Yeah, I mean, he's counting down from.
Yep.
From big. Yeah.
I have double Triumph. I really don't care.
Yeah, you're okay. You can waste the port.
Oh,
Not
too late.
anymore, but
Sorry.
just to
I'm
save
just
you
trying
the
to
time.
not. I'm just trying to not time, but
Yeah. Arcana should help. Just play Arcanist.
I have Force in the graveyard too.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Wonderful. You have 2 forces available. That's really, yeah.
Game's over. I can't believe we came back from
Yeah,
this.
you win. Oh, yeah, I told you weren't dead.
Surgical with Renault is just disgusting. That was disgusting.
Right? Yeah.
Jesus.
That was gross. I love it. Nice job.
Oh, man. We 2-0'd them, too. Not even 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Tim's really good. So
yeah, he's very good. Yeah, for everybody, once I put this on YouTube, I'm like, if you want to see how insane Ren is, this is a good stream to watch.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, the deck's fucking great. I love the deck. I think my list is where I want it to be primarily. I don't play it as well as Max does. I would have made a lot of mistakes if it were just me, but I think the deck's insane. I don't know if you need to ban Ren. I mean, like
you're talking me up a lot, but I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I still think you're a better player than I am. I think like John Ryan, double 5-0ing with DNT. I think Ren is something that you can handle. You just have to play well.
Yeah, like the deck is good. The deck can lose.
Oh, yeah. It is a lot for a little bit. That is true. And I think over time, if it starts to take over the format, you might see a ban. I personally hope not, because I play 2 in Loam, which, by the way, I'm on a 10-match win streak with Loam right now. I think that deck is fucking great.
So this is an outsider perspective of someone who doesn't play much Loam, so I could be completely off base.
Yeah.
But I don't even think you want Life from the Loam anymore. I think you just want like four Ren and 6.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that have told me that over the last 2 weeks, and the reason you want Life from the Loam in the deck is primarily because it does something different than Ren and 6 does. Like, Ren's obviously insane, but Life from the Loam lets you dig for Punishing Fire and Blast Zone and other lands that you need in certain matchups. And like most of your game against control is Life from the Loam digging for Grove P-Fire. And if you lose that, like Ren doesn't dig. It gets lands back, but it's not getting you further into anything. And so I think you still want Life from the Loam. And a lot of people are making that argument, but I'm not ready to cut it yet.
That makes sense. I understand that. You see a lot of cards. This is great. It's a little bit weird. The fact
it's a little bit weird. We don't have a threat.
Yeah, not having a threat is not even the problem. The little bit weird part is like the double trop versus needing to fetch to bolt.
Yeah.
But it's
I think
fine.
you keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally like. It's probably Storm. So
it's definitely Storm. Keep it. Like, just let it happen.
Okay. Yeah. So I think there's a good argument for playing more Ren and Loam. I can see that argument. I think the card's obviously insane, but like I've played Loam for a long time and I have a lot of matches with it, and Life from Loam serves a very specific purpose that's different than it serves in lands, and it's very important in a couple matchups, and so I don't think you want to cut it. It's not, if you want to play 4 Ren, I highly suggest just playing like Junplug, that deck that Matsole 5-0'd with. I think that's like a 4 Ren type of Loam deck that centers itself around Ren, but I think specifically 4-color Loam is a little bit different. Like Life from the Loam also grows Knight of the Reliquary. I mean, it serves so much value in the deck that I still like the 2-2 split personally.
That was really insightful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, jeez. Fucking vampiric tutor over here. Play us with Golden Tarn.
Pass.
Tarn pass. The reason to Tarn pass is it's not obvious. If you go Trop pass, it's pretty obvious to Tutor Brainstorm.
Yeah.
If you go Tarn pass, it's not. And that's... You're not going to Brainstorm yet either way. I just let that happen.
This is a matchup.
Sorry?
I was just going to say, this is a matchup I've actually struggled a little bit with this deck. So
traditionally, I think that Delver players are under the impression they have a good Storm.
Yeah.
They let the preordained result. That is not the case. I do not think the matchup is good. And I think the matchup gets better the more and more Thought Seizes you have. You don't have Null Rod
I don't have no rod now.
Null Rod is Storm is a big reason I play Null Rod.
Yeah, I can see that. I think I waste him here.
Oh yeah, waste the black.
Do I daze that? I
Yeah,
keep getting tempted to
you do.
daze.
Yeah, fetch black or fetch nah, don't. If you fetch red or black, that's tricky. I think you fetch red probably. Yeah, it's this is very minor, but I think I would fetch floated red just to make it threaten bolt. But
Yeah.
because it's not obvious that you have a brainstorm, but it's fine. Like, let it happen. Cool. Let's try another wasteland. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
So
I let that resolve. Maybe I should have forced it.
Okay. I could have seen brainstorming in response
to ponder. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably a mistake.
So if they go if they dress or thought seize you this turn, I think you brainstorm in response to that.
Yeah, I agree.
If they're thinking, oh, never mind. Gross.
I think there was an argument for forcing that ponder, but oh well.
Yeah. I don't think it was worth forcing the ponder. So this is Thoughtseize. Yeah, brainstorm in response to that.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, okay. So I think you should daze it.
Yep. Do I put back double true name?
Yeah, put back double true name. Or put that, actually no. True name. Sorry, I was wrong. You wanted to get rid of the bolt, but that's fine. You can just daze this, because you're probably going to want to shuffle away the bolt, because the true name. First true name's the pitch. Second true name's the clock. So it was right to get rid of the bolt instead of a true name.
Mm.
But you think you want to ponder here?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Totally spaced.
Yeah. So
that's my
probably
bad.
Dead now, but
yeah.
maybe not. Let it happen. I mean, there's nothing you can
do. That's we lose this game off that. Sorry.
That's okay. I don't think you're particularly likely to win this game anyway, and also you're not dead.
True. I don't know why I didn't ponder there. I just pressed buttons before I thought about it.
That's okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Go to second
that's
main.
Fine.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Ponder.
Ponder Rooney.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, shuffle it.
Should have pondered off Trop rather than Volk, but
nah. You wanted because you wanted to open yourself to finding a wasteland. You did it right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I still struggle.
You're probably dead now.
I still struggle with like proper ponder brainstorming in this deck or any blue deck, just because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's not actually that hard. It's just like getting used to it.
Yeah. Okay. Take my bowl.
Yeah, you're fine with that. If that's their play, then you're actually.
Yeah, they duressed off the Black Source, so I think we're still alive here.
Wow. Okay, so I would go Trop. Or Goyf is bigger or the same size?
It's 3/4. So same attack. Or same power.
I would play Delta and play Goyf. Actually, no, don't play Delta. They don't know about Delta. I was wrong. Yeah, play a true name.
I mean, we're probably dead.
We are. We'll see. You just really need to find a wasteland.
Welcome everybody into the stream
Hey.
who's joining us.
Hello.
We're in the last match here, 4-0 right now. Trying to 5 over Storm. Looks like we're going to lose game 1, but who knows. Triple duress Thoughtseize is pretty good. But they don't have it yet, somehow.
Yeah, they do not.
Okay.
So,
attack.
yeah, it's attack with True Name, play Goyf. I would leave the Delta in your hand.
Yeah.
It's minor, but it just increases the...
Bolt might win us the game if they go for Adnos.
Yep.
Which looks like they might. Yeah. Dark Petition for
Adnos. This is going to be deterministic.
No, because I think they're going for Adnos, right? Because they don't have red mana.
Oh,
here's the LED. Okay.
Okay.
What's happening? Tutor. Okay. Is this Piff?
Just let him kill you.
Let's see if they get Piff here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're dead now.
You are, but you fought valiantly.
I did. All right, I'll just concede.
Yeah.
We didn't get enough pressure early enough there, I don't think.
No.
And the triple duress helped quite a bit for them.
Yeah, so discard is much, much better than counter magic, unfortunately.
I know, this is where that third Thoughtseize is where you want it for sure. But
yeah, so surgicals are good.
Plague Engineers
are good.
Yeah.
Sylvan Library and Veil of Summer are good. Pyroblast is actually only okay, but it is good.
It's probably worth bringing in Ancient Grudge is okay, maybe.
I don't like Ancient Grudge.
Not okay. Ren and 6 is bad, I think.
Ren 6 is bad. Replicas are bad. Bolts are bad.
Oops. So this?
That looks pretty good.
That's 60.
Yeah. That's 60. Yeah, we need to keep all our blue cards. Like, True Names aren't great, but
yeah, you gotta have pitch cards, right? Yeah. Oh. I hope we 5-0. Doesn't look likely.
Now you put me on stream. This is a keep.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Only one piece of interaction is sketchy.
It's only one piece of interaction, but the way I see it, I don't like mulliganing against the discard deck. First of all, like the safest place for your Force of Wills are in your library.
That's fair.
I would go red here.
Volk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Arcanist Surgical is pretty strong if we can get there.
Arcanist Surgical is insane,
which
is kind of the thing I'm leaning on here. If they duress you, you should just Surgical anything.
Yep. I guess I'm Surgicaling Misty.
Yeah, Surgical their Misties. Like, yeah, they swing and a miss. Like, you pay 2 life, but you learn about their hand.
Yeah. Maybe they have like 3 Misties.
Yeah, it's silly, but it's like... Okay, so their hand is... It's actually kind of blurry for me. Would you mind reading?
Yeah, one sec. Can you see it better now?
Yeah, so it's... I'm going to write it down.
Yeah. I can just put it in. I'll put it in my chat box too.
Yeah, would you mind? Yeah, just read out loud for...
Yeah, it's Duress, Infernal Tutor, Lotus Petal,
Dark Petition,
Dark Petition, Double Infernal
Cabal
Tutor,
Ritual.
actually. Yeah. So 2x Infernal Tutor, Petal,
2x Infernal.
Cabal Writ, and then Petition.
Okay. Cool.
So a hand that we're likely dead against if they find like LED.
Yeah, but that's a big F.
Yeah. Oh, second surgical.
Whew. Oh, that's so good.
It is quite good.
Okay. So yeah, play the Delver.
They have a duress in hand.
They do, but the reason to not surgical duress is that trade surgical with duress anyway.
Yep.
And
I mean,
so they're forced to duress surgical here.
Yeah.
Which is sweet. Yeah. I think that's why they're forced to tap out for it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is, but
Their hand needs
direct
help.
Delver next turn. Turn clock.
Ponder is good for them.
Ponder's really good for them.
Yeah.
So the best thing that you can draw here is probably Force of Will.
Yep. Doesn't shuffle, finds a black source, might be dead here.
You might, but you might not. So they have Infernal Tutor.
If black source, Lotus Petal, Cabal Writ, they don't think they have it yet. Next turn, probably.
Quite have it.
So we need to draw something relevant here. That's not relevant.
It's relevant-ish. It's I would play Arcanist.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't done the thinking required to see if it puts us dead to. I would get black, by the way.
Black blue or black red?
Black blue, yeah, black blue. To see if this puts this thing where they can only storm count 8 tendrils you next turn.
Yeah, I didn't do the math on that either, but it's fine if it does.
Yeah. There's also the argument that Goyf was better because if Delver flips, then it's just lethal.
Yeah.
But also, if you can surgical duresses out of the graveyard, they're less likely to be able to Cabal Writ with Threshold next turn.
That's the plan, if I can live. I still feel like I'm dead here, but I don't know. Maybe not.
I feel like you're dead too.
It'd be unfortunate if we were dead to exact tendrils, but that's okay. We fought hard.
Yeah, I mean...
I'll take the 4-1.
Yeah, I mean, Storm it's a winnable matchup, but...
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's probably easier with the third Thoughtseize, but...
It is. So the main deck Thoughtseize are... Yeah.
Well, we're not dead.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can't flip the Delver, though.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm going to get in for 5. And then I think I'm going to surgical duress.
Yeah, rip the duresses because you know about...
oh, I don't have to pay.
It's free. It's free. You don't have to tap for it.
And I'm not going to take the other duress out of his deck.
I agree with all that.
So he has Cabal Writ, Dark Petition, Devil, Infernal Tutor, Lotus Petal.
Okay.
2 Infernal Tutor, Lotus Petal, Cabal Writ, Petition, Dark Writ. I think he just needs LED, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice if that Delver just
flipped magically. Yeah, I know. But we took his fetches out anyway. I don't know. We might make it. We'll see. It'll be close. See what he drew.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
He's gonna
Really
go
the
for it this
last
turn
turn.
anyway. Yeah, like he's just gonna jam it.
I mean, if you lose, you lose.
Yeah. All right. There's Dark Red. Second Dark Red.
Oh, that's
That's the dagger, I think.
yeah. That second darker is probably lethal. Now I can Dark Petition for LED.
Yep. I hope he, for some reason, goes for empty. He won't, but I just magically. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. This is the GGs, but that's okay.
Tutor, sack LED, get piff, and then just go off.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of an unfortunate sequence of draws there from you. But
Yeah, not flipping the Delver for like 2 turns and then just drawing creatures kind of sucked. But
so they respected an extra surgical in your hand.
interesting.
So they could. I mean, they had you lethal in the past 2 turns.
Yeah. Well, I still think that we fared pretty well overall.
I think we did too. I think we 2-0ing lands is really sweet.
Yeah, that felt great.
Yeah.
As far as the list goes, do you like a third Thoughtseize over the Elemental Blast here?
I do, and combo matchups are a big reason.
Yeah.
I also I love Null Rod as a card. I love the fact that I mean, maybe it's because I love so many decks that lose to Null Rod. Like I love Steel Stompy, I love Bomberman.
Yeah.
I love playing those decks so much
Yeah.
that I really appreciate the card's power. But it's just a really good card. Like
How do you feel
Null
about?
Rod,
So I've been thinking about it. How do you feel about cutting Ancient Grudge for No Rod? Just because we have 3 decay main, and it does the exact same thing.
okay, that's fine.
Does
It does
that make
not kill
sense?
Dire Skull, but Dire Skull's on a big gun. All I can guarantee you is that first match you play with Ancient Grudge out of your deck, you will face down a Stoneforge Mystic, finding the Dire Skull. Just you're guaranteed it'll happen. Just roll with the punches.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But yeah, it's I think No Rod's better.
Do you think I like 2 Triumph because you really need edicts
I like
against
to try.
against like Merit Lage decks. I like third Surgical too because as you saw, it's like insane against stuff like lands where you really want the third one.
Yeah, we cast 7 surgicals. That was pretty good.
I think that Veil of Summer is a maybe, but it's a pet card of mine, and I still want to test it more.
Totally fine.
So
why don't you
I'm
make
okay
the
with
swap over Grudge and Null Rod?
So Batterskull's a card. I realize that, but I think you can deal with it. Like you have outs to it without Grudge. Like you have Decay for the Germ token. You have Tarmogoyf that gets bigger. You have True Name. You have just hard counter. Like it's not a lost cause even without Grudge.
So how do you feel about going through True Name?
I don't like it, and the reasoning is that
Talk to me.
I think I like the lower curve. Like I think True Name is like kind of the worst card in the deck because it's just I rarely ever cast it. I don't know. Are you thinking of it just as like an extra pitch card?
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, so True Names. I like that Ren and 6 guarantees True Name. If you resolve Ren and 6, you're gonna have lands available to play True Name.
Yeah.
I like being able to force pitching True Name early and then find another one later.
That's true. We could try it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for future, it's definitely it's just one of the things I've been
Oh, it looks
like True Names and Delver decks more than others, but
it looks like
I don't think it's worth playing 30 tickets to try.
Well, I'd have to buy a third one, yeah. So probably not going to do that. I don't know. I really like Tarmogoyf in this deck, though. That's the thing.
Yep. It's a great Goyf deck. Goyf is easily a 5/6.
Yeah, and I think it's just like I like having the 2-mana threats over the 3-mana ones, but I do get your point. It adds an extra blue card for force in a deck that's light on blue cards, and you get to cast it with Ren reliably and find an extra one. But I still think, I don't know, Goyf's been so good for me that I hesitate to cut the fourth one.
Totally reasonable. This was a really fun stream, Connor. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hey, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping out and hanging out with all of us and teaching me a little bit more about how to play the deck. Yeah, and I think I like this list quite a bit. I want the third Thoughtseize for sure. And I think No Rod, like, you lose a little bit with Ancient Grudge, but No Rod is a wider effect, I think, because it hits like combo and it also hits Vile decks. And it's still hitting equipment that isn't Batterskull. So I'll take that trade.
Yeah.
And Decay hits everything else.
Yeah. So Morphling 401 brought up a point about Thoughtseizes being main deck or sideboard. So the reason that I play Thoughtseize main deck is because if you look at all of these sideboard considerations we just made, sideboard is pretty full of really good cards.
Yeah. It's very, yeah.
Like, there's a cost there. And so it's hard to fill up. Like, it's not like you just have free sideboard slots to put in the Thoughtseizes. And the Thoughtseizes are a bit of a liability in the main deck against stuff like Delver Mirrors, but the rest of the deck is so good in Delver Mirrors and Delver swingy anyway that, like, fully optimizing for them doesn't necessarily win you or lose you the game. Like, the unfavored in Delver Mirror deck can quite easily beat the favored in Delver Mirror deck just off of, like, Critical Wasteland or just, just stuff like that, run away with the game. Like, there's so many sequences on either side in Delver Mirrors that can just blow someone out that I'm okay playing a slightly suboptimal card in the main deck for Delver Mirrors just to gain a lot of ground against combo, especially game one.
Yeah.
A lot of combo Go on, Connor.
I think I totally agree with you. I would not play less than 2 Thoughtseize main in this list. I understand that Arkin plays Spell Pierce instead. I just think that's incorrect personally because I think this deck wants to be a lot more proactive, and I really like that Arcanist flashes back all your 1-mana spells. And I think Arcanist and Thoughtseize is pretty nuts, and I don't think you want to be trimming sideboard cards.
Yeah.
That's my argument. There's somebody in chat's talking about Cindervines over No Rod. I think if you're taking out Ancient Grudge, you want to be taking it out for something that, like, hoses decks, like not like a card that just hits one single artifact or enchantment. Like, the advantage to No Rod is that it shuts off LED completely, it shuts off activations and Steel Stompy, it shuts off Bomberman, it shuts off Aether Vial. Cindervines is kind of the same as Ancient Grudge in some ways. I don't know how you feel about that, but
yeah, I mean, I like Cindervines as well. I think that it's a cost to playing Sylvan Library and Veil of Summer, and those cards are all good cards.
Yeah.
But at some point, you have to pick and choose the cards you're not going to play.
Yeah, I think that this sideboard could easily be 20 cards. There's certainly other cards that you want in here. But you just want to be hitting the most stuff with the cards that have the widest range, right? And so I think the reason I really like Veil is that, like, at any point in that game against Storm, if we drew Veil, the game's just over. Because you counter Tendrils. And the card's just really good against discard and counter spells at the same time. It's really good against miracles. I don't know. I really like this card in a deck like this, but that's just me. And I think Sylvan Library is insane. And I also really like the card in this deck. So it's just preference. Like, if you want to play Cindervines, that's fine. If you want to play Grudge, that's fine. They all kind of do similar things. So, but I certainly, like, I wouldn't cut these. I wouldn't cut the Pyroblast or Hydroblast. I wouldn't cut Surgicals. So there's not a lot of slots to work with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. I like what we did.
Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, chat, and thanks for joining, Max.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Connor. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. going to sign off for the night. But Max, why don't you tell chat where they can find your website and such?
All right, yeah. So check me and my better half, Minigel Hawk, out at minmaxblog.com. We post content every Wednesday. Tomorrow we are putting live our second min-max battle. So Min and I fight with in a best of 5 matches where we record our points of view and play at least 3 different decks, up to 5 different decks, and just go head to head until one of us wins 3 matches. Just playing, and it's really fun. I think that it lets us be like really informative with how we're playing, what we're playing around, and what have you. And then it lets you immediately watch the other perspective. So like, say I'm playing around something and give my reasoning for it, and Min's like, what is he doing? Why is he playing that way? You can look over to me and see at least what I'm thinking, even if it's wrong, and vice versa. So
Cool.
yeah. So check out the min-max battle tomorrow at minmaxblog.com.
All right. Thanks for joining, and have a good night, everybody. Appreciate it.